Today I'm going to show you how to connect Airtable to Quill and what Quill is such a good MCP client. One thing that you may keep in mind about Airtable is that Airtable can be anything to anyone. Airtable is set up so that you can create many different types of databases inside of it. And so some people may have an Airtable to track the types of tea that they drink. Other people may have Airtable set up as a personal CRM. So I've set up this example as a personal CRM. What Quill is going to do is, as you go to settings and then go over to integrations and MCPs and connect your Airtable, Quill is actually going to explore your Airtable a little bit to understand how you use Airtable and when it should be recommending using for actions. First of all, you saw me go to settings, integrations and MCP, click on Airtable. Then we need the personal access token. So we just click here, and this will take us over to where to create a personal access token for Airtable. I'll create one. I'm going to call this demo. And then we want some scopes. So I want this to be able to read and write records. Let's say add comments to it. Should be able to read the schema as well. So that will help it understand the structure of my database. And then let's add a specific base. I want this to be a token for my personal CRM. And then we'll create the token. So copy this, click done, and then paste it over here in Quill. Quill will connect. And now you see Quill is starting to explore the Airtable. This will go on for about 3 or 4 minutes. And in the end, we'll see what the exploration is. So while it's exploring, you can already start to use the Airtable. So you can say, like, who did my last see in Airtable? And so this is pretty basic. First of all, it will start to research within your connected integration. And it will tell you, yes, you saw John Smith on June 18th. Tagged as a friend, based in San Francisco, and known for having an extension with Lego collection. I'm going to clear that out. Over here, it should be done exploring, and you can see that Quill has taken some notes on the Airtable and says, this Airtable is a personal CRM. Here are some of the tables, and here's some ways to do some quick lookups, etc. So now Quill knows about your Airtable. I'm going to import a demo meeting that I just recorded. Let Quill transcribe. And now this was basically a note to myself saying I want to buy a gift for an 8-year-old, and I'm going to visit Spokane, Washington. Now Quill will recommend some actions to me. And immediately I can see that because Quill knows I have a personal CRM connected, I can say, find Spokane contacts, and click on it. And over here, it's starting to research. It knows to go to my personal CRM where I have locations tagged on people, and it can say, great, you have these 2 people in Spokane, Washington that you could reach out to. And I could even say, it says, would you like to draft an email? So I just say yes. And start drafting some emails. But the real point is it actually knows how to use my Airtable. And as you add different integrations, it will learn how to use each of these integrations and in the way that you use them, not necessarily just a generic way of how people use Airtable. And it doesn't have to re-explore every single time you ask for a connection to, or every time it might do something with that Airtable. So hopefully this is interesting. Good luck.